Hello there, and welcome to this deeply soothing sleep hypnosis. Tonight, we're about to embark on a powerful journey of emotional cleansing. This is a sacred space created just for you to gently release all the anxiety, the grievances, and the stress that may have accumulated throughout your day, your week, or even longer. Our sole purpose here, in this moment, is to guide your mind to a place of profound stillness, allowing you to completely shut down the noise and the endless loops of worry so that you can fall asleep in seconds, drifting into the most restorative rest you deserve. And please know, you have full permission to drift off to sleep at any point during this session. Your subconscious mind will continue to listen and absorb all the positive suggestions, even as your conscious mind rests. In fact, falling asleep is a wonderful sign that you are letting go and allowing the healing to happen on the most profound level. You are always in complete control of this experience. My voice is simply a guide, and you can choose to follow it as deeply as feels right for you, knowing you are safe and supported every step of the way. So, before we begin our journey inward, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely feel a connection to this space of healing. This simple act of intention helps to affirm your commitment to yourself and your own well-being tonight, sending a signal to your deepest self that you are ready to release, ready to heal, and ready to rest. Now, find a comfortable position, allow your eyes to gently close, and simply surrender to the sound of my voice. As your eyelids grow heavy and softly shut, you are giving yourself a beautiful gift. The gift of turning away from the outer world, the sights, the screens, the demands, the expectations, and turning your attention completely inward to the quiet, peaceful world that exists within you. Become aware of the space you are in right now. Feel the solid, steady support of the surface beneath you, the bed, the mattress holding you completely. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. You can let go. You can allow yourself to be held. Notice the gentle weight of the blanket or the covers around you, a soft, comforting pressure that whispers safety, security, and calm. This is your cocoon of peace. Imagine that this very space, right here and right now, is transforming into your own private sanctuary. A place where nothing is expected of you. A place where you are completely, undoubtedly safe to be exactly as you are in this moment. There's no need to pretend, no need to be strong, no need to be strong, no need to hold anything together. This is your time to simply be. Your only responsibility for the next little while is to allow yourself to relax. There is no right or wrong way to feel. Whatever sensations, thoughts, or emotions arise, just allow them to be there, noticing them without judgment, like watching clouds drift across a vast, peaceful sky. You are the sky, expansive and serene, and these are just temporary clouds passing by. Tonight is about unburdening. It is about setting down the heavy bags you have been carrying for so long. Imagine, just for a moment, a bag filled with all your anxieties about the future, and another filled with the weight of past grievances, and yet another heavy with the stress of the present moment. You can just set them all down now. Place them gently outside the door of this sanctuary. You don't need to open them. You don't need to analyze them. Simply know that for this time, you are free from their weight. You have given yourself permission to be light. In this sanctuary, you are protected. A gentle, shimmering light of peace begins to surround this entire space, forming a soft, warm bubble of tranquility all around you. This light ensures that only calming, healing, and loving energy can enter. It's a shield of pure serenity, created by your own powerful intention to find peace and to rest deeply. Feel the safety of this space. Feel how it allows every muscle in your body to begin to soften, to let go of the need to be on guard. As you settle more and more deeply into this feeling of being completely supported, of being utterly safe, you can begin to bring your awareness to the one thing that has been with you all along, your constant, steady companion, your breath, without trying to change it in any way. Just notice its gentle, natural rhythm. The soft rise of your chest or belly as you breathe in, and the gentle, effortless release as you breathe out. Each breath is a wave of calm, washing in and washing out, carrying away a little more tension with each and every exhale. You have done enough for today. You have thought enough, worried enough, and striven enough. The time for doing is over. Now is the time for receiving healing. And it all begins with this simple, profound act of surrender. Just letting go and allowing yourself to be guided into the deepest state of peace you have felt in a very long time. And now, your awareness settles even more deeply on that gentle, cleansing rhythm of your breath. There is nothing you need to force, nothing you need to control. You are simply becoming a curious and gentle observer of this incredible, life-giving process that happens all on its own. Notice the sensation of the air as it enters your body, perhaps a subtle coolness at the tip of your nose or the back of your throat. A breath of fresh, clean, peaceful energy entering your system. Notice the release, the complete and total letting go as you exhale. A soft, warm current of air leaving your body, carrying with it anything that you are ready to let go of. Let's imbue this simple, natural process with a gentle intention. Imagine that with every breath you draw in, you are not just breathing in air, but you are inhaling a profound sense of calm. You can even give this calm a color, if you wish. Perhaps it is a soft, luminous white light, like moonlight, or a tranquil, healing blue, like a serene tropical sea. Whatever color feels most peaceful to you, just imagine it now. With every inhale, you are drawing this beautiful, calm, healing light deep into your lungs, deep into the very core of your being. It fills you up completely, and as you exhale, you are releasing everything that is not peace. Imagine all the tension from the day, all the lingering worries, all the mental chatter. Imagine all of it gathering to a gray, hazy smoke. And with each and every exhale, you just let it go. You watch this gray smoke effortlessly leave your body, dissolving into the air around you, where it is neutralized and rendered powerless. Breathing in pure, peaceful blue light, and breathing out a soft, gray mist of all that is heavy. Inhaling calm and exhaling stress. Breathing in serenity and breathing out anxiety. Just allow yourself to fall into this gentle, effortless rhythm. A slow, deep inhale of pure peace, followed by a longer, slower, more complete exhale of release. You might even notice that as you focus on this process, your exhales naturally begin to lengthen. They become softer, slower, and more profound. This is a wonderful sign. Every time you extend your exhale, even just a little bit, you are sending a powerful signal directly to your nervous system. It is a signal of safety, a message that says, all is well, you are safe, you can power down, you can rest. There are no problems to solve right now. There is only this breath and this moment, and the deepening sense of peace that is growing within you. With each cycle, you are rinsing your inner world clean. Imagine your lungs as a sponge, and with every inhale, they soak up this beautiful, liquid light of tranquility. The light saturates every part of you, and with every exhale, you gently squeeze the sponge, releasing all the old, stagnant energy, all the residue, of the residue of the day. You are cleansing yourself from the inside out with nothing more than your own gentle, intentional breath. A sense of spaciousness is opening up inside your chest. With every burden you release on the exhale, you create more room for peace to reside on the inhale. It's a beautiful, self-sustaining cycle of release and replenishment. You are doing this perfectly. There is no need to strive for anything. If your mind wanders, as minds sometimes do, just gently and lovingly guide it back to the sensation of the breath, back to the color of the calm you are inhaling, back to the misty gray of the tension you are exhaling. Each time you guide your awareness back, it is like doing a repetition for a muscle of peace. You are strengthening your ability to let go. You are training your mind and body to enter the state of deep relaxation more and more easily. Now, just for a moment, bring your awareness to the tiny pause at the end of your exhale. That moment of perfect stillness before the next breath naturally begins. In that quiet pause, there is nothing, no thought, no worry, no past, no future. There is only pure, peaceful emptiness, a moment of complete reset. And you can allow yourself to rest in that stillness for just a second, enjoying the profound calm of that empty space before your body naturally, and without any effort, draws in the next wave of peaceful, healing energy, breathing in calm, breathing out tension, and resting in the quiet space in between. This is the natural rhythm of peace, and it is your rhythm now. This gentle, cleansing breath is the anchor that holds you steady as you begin to drift even deeper, deeper and deeper, into a state of absolute tranquility and rest. Now, as this beautiful, cleansing breath continues to flow naturally and effortlessly, we can invite this wave of relaxation to become even more focused, even more specific. Let's bring this healing attention to your face and your head, the places where we so often hold the subtle, unconscious tensions of our thoughts and worries. Begin by bringing your awareness to the very top of your head, your scalp. You may not have even realized there was tension there, but just by bringing your gentle, curious attention to it, you give it permission to release. Imagine that soft, warm, healing light from your breath beginning to pool at the crown of your head like a warm, soothing oil being poured gently upon you. Feel this warmth as it begins to saturate your entire scalp, loosening everything, every tiny muscle, every hair follicle just letting go. Now allow that feeling of soft, warm release to trickle down your forehead. Your forehead, a place that works so hard, furrowing with concentration, creasing with worry. Let all of that go now. Imagine the surface of your forehead becoming completely smooth and calm as the surface of a still, pristine lake at dawn. All the tiny, hidden muscles are on minus clenching, releasing their grip. Feel the space between your eyebrows widening, softening. Any tension held there is just melting away, dissolving under the gentle warmth that is spreading across your brow. There are no problems to solve right now. There is nothing to figure out. You can let the thinking mind rest. And now this wonderful wave of relaxation flows down into your eyes. Your eyes, which have been working all day long, looking at screens, reading, focusing, they deserve a deep, profound rest. Feel the tiny muscles around your eyes letting go. Feel your eyelids resting gently and lightly, like soft velvet curtains drawn for the night. There is no need to see anything, no need to look for anything. Behind your closed eyes is a spaceful, comfortable darkness, velvety blackness that is so soothing, so restful. Allow your eyeballs to feel as though they are floating, completely weightless, in this soft, comfortable space. All the strain of seeing, all the effort of focus, just drains away completely, leaving your eyes feeling soothed, calm, and deeply at rest. From your eyes, let this gentle, softening sensation drift down into your cheeks and your nose. Feel the muscles in your cheeks relaxing, letting go of any held expressions. Your face might have been holding a smile or a look of concern, and now it can just be neutral, completely at ease. Feel the air moving gently through your nostrils with each peaceful breath, a reminder of the cleansing flow that is moving through you. And now, bring your awareness to your jaw. This is a place where we hold an incredible amount of stress and unresolved emotions. So often, we clench our jaw without even realizing it. Just notice, with gentle curiosity, what is happening in your jaw right now. And then give it full permission to release. You might allow your jaw to hang slightly loose, or you might let your teeth part just a fraction. Feel those powerful jaw muscles on both sides of your face beginning to soften, to lengthen, to let go of their tight grip. As your jaw relaxes, you might notice that your tongue can also relax, resting comfortably in your mouth. Let it become soft and wide, releasing any tension it might be holding. This simple act of releasing the jaw is a profound signal to your entire body. It communicates that you are safe, that you are no longer in a state of fight or flight. You are in a state of rest and digest, a state of rest and release. Finally, allow this warm, heavy, relaxed sensation to encompass your entire head. Your ears soften, no longer needing to listen for anything important. The back of your head feels heavy and supported by the pillow beneath it. Your entire face, from your scalp down to your chin, is now in a state of deep, profound peace. It is a feeling of serene emptiness, a wonderful quietness of the mind. As the muscles of your face have softened, so too has the activity in your brain. They are becoming more distant, less important, like the faint echo of a conversation happening in a room far, far away. You don't need to engage with them. You can just let them drift by, paying them no mind, as you focus instead on this incredible, peaceful sensation of complete and total release in your face, your head, and your mind. You are shutting down the noise, one gentle release at a time. And now this beautiful wave of deep, peaceful relaxation continues its journey downward, leaving your completely serene and quiet mind behind as it begins to flow into your neck and your shoulders. Imagine this warmth, this gentle, heavy sensation cascading down from the base of your skull, trickling into all the muscles in your neck. These are the muscles that hold your head up all day long, the muscles that often carry the first signs of stress and tension. Let them have their well-deserved rest now. Feel the warmth penetrating deep into the back of your neck, loosening the vertebrae, creating a sense of space and ease. The muscles on the sides of your neck, which allow you to turn your head, can now let go of their watchfulness. There is nowhere you need to look, nothing you need to be alert for. You can simply allow your head to feel heavy, completely supported by the pillow and the surface beneath you. As these muscles soften, imagine you are releasing any unspoken words, any unheard feelings that may have got unstuck in your throat. The throat area begins to open and relax. Your breath flows even more easily now, passing through this open, relaxed channel. There is a profound sense of letting go here, letting go of the need to control, the need to explain. You are simply allowing this relaxation to deepen, allowing yourself to be quiet and still. From your neck, this warm, soothing wave of release now spreads outwards, like warm honey, across the tops of your shoulders. Your shoulders, they carry so much. They carry the weight of your responsibilities, the burdens of your worries, the invisible backpack of stress you might haul around without even noticing. Tonight, you are being given full permission to take that backpack off, to set it down, Just imagine, with a gentle intention, shrugging those burdens off your shoulders once and for all. Feel the powerful muscles across your upper back and shoulders beginning to release their tight grip. They are unminus clenching, softening, melting down away from your ears. Let your shoulders become heavy. Let them drop. Let them drop. Let them feel so wonderfully heavy and relaxed as they sink down into the mattress beneath you. This sensation of release now flows from your shoulders down into your arms. It travels through your upper arms, soothing the biceps and triceps. Feel them becoming loose, limp, and wonderfully heavy. The warmth continues past your elbows, flowing into your forearms, releasing every last trace of tension from the day's activities. Perhaps you were typing, or writing, or lifting. All that effort can be released now. Your arms have done enough. They can rest. The relaxation continues to flow. Warm river, all the way down into your hands. Bring your awareness to your hands now. Notice your wrists, your palms, the backs of your hands. Let them become soft and open, and then feel this gentle release extending into each and every finger, one by one. From your thumbs to your little fingers, feel a wave of warmth and tingling calm spreading all the way to their very tips. Your fingers might have been curled into a fist of tension or busy with tasks all day long. Now, they can unfurl. They can relax completely. You might notice a sense of warmth or a gentle humming sensation in your palms or fingertips. This is the feeling of energy. This is the feeling of deep, profound release. Your arms and hands, which are your connection to doing things in the world, are now completely at rest. They are no longer doing. They are simply being, heavy, warm, and completely still. Take a deep, cleansing breath in, inhaling that pure, peaceful light. And as you exhale, imagine sending that exhale all the way down your arms and out through your fingertips, releasing any final, lingering remnants of tension. Feel the profound difference. The space you've created in your neck, the lightness in your shoulders, the deep, heavy stillness in your arms and hands. You are systematically letting go of the physical armor you wear throughout the day. And as this physical armor melts away, your emotional armor begins to soften as well. You are becoming more open, more receptive to peace, more ready for the deep, healing journey that awaits you. Every muscle that lets go is another step deeper into tranquility, another step closer to the silence where true rest is found. From your deeply relaxed shoulders, you now allow the gentle, heavy wave of warmth to spill over your collarbones and begin to cascade down into your chest. Your chest, the very center of your being, the home of your heart and your breath. Bring your awareness to the gentle, rhythmic movement here. The soft, steady rise as you inhale that pure, peaceful light, and the complete, effortless fall as you exhale. Letting go of all that is heavy, you are creating more and more space in your chest cavity, more space for peace to dwell. Feel this soothing warmth spreading across your pectoral muscles, softening and releasing any tension held there. And now, let this sensation sink deeper beyond the muscles, beyond the bones, all the way into your heart center. Imagine your heart, which has been beating for you steadfastly, moment after moment, day after day. You don't need to force it to do anything, but you can send it a feeling of gratitude and profound calm. You can imagine this warm, healing energy surrounding your heart like a soft, protective blanket. With this feeling of safety, your heart rate can slow down, finding a calm, steady, peaceful rhythm. A gentle, reliable beat, like a soft drum lulling you deeper and deeper into a state of rest. This is a space where we can hold so much emotion, joy, love, but also sadness and grief. Tonight, You don't need to analyze or revisit any old hurts. You are simply inviting your heart space to soften, to open, to release. With every exhale, imagine you are gently blowing away any old dust of sadness, any lingering shadows of grievance. You are cleansing this sacred space, allowing it to return to its natural state of peace and compassion. Unconditional acceptance filling your entire chest. You are safe to feel, you are safe to release, and you are safe to heal. This wave of relaxation now expands outwards from your heart, filling your entire ribcage. Feel how your ribs gently expand with each inhale and softly contract with each exhale. There is no effort, no strain. Imagine every tiny muscle between your ribs letting go completely, allowing your breath to be even deeper, even fuller, even more calming. Your lungs, now completely saturated with that healing light of your chosen color, are working effortlessly to bring peace to every single cell in your body. And now allow this warm, soothing sensation to continue its journey downward, flowing below your diaphragm and into your abdomen. This is your solar plexus, your core, a place where the nervous system is so finely tuned. It's where you feel those butterflies of anxiety or that knot of worry. Tonight, we are going to soothe this entire area into a state of profound calm. Imagine a warm golden light beginning to glow in like a gentle miniature sun. This sun radiates a soft, steady warmth in all directions. Feel this warmth spreading through your stomach and all your internal organs, bringing a sense of deep ease and well-minus being. Any knots of worry or anxiety that were tied up in this area can now begin to gently untie, to unravel, to dissolve completely in this comforting golden light. You can let your abdominal muscles go completely. There is no need to hold your stomach in, no need to maintain any tension here at all. Just let it be soft. Let it be relaxed. This simple act of physical surrender sends one of the most powerful signals of safety to your brain. It says, I am not under threat. I am completely safe. I can let down my guard and rest deeply. Simultaneously, as this warmth fills your front, bring a part of your awareness to your back. Feel the relaxation flowing down your spine, vertebra by vertebra. Imagine each disc in your spine gently separating, creating space, releasing any stored pressure. Feel the broad muscles of your middle and lower back softening, melting, and spreading out against the surface beneath you. Feel the profound support of the bed holding your entire torso. You are so completely supported that you can let go of all effort. Your entire core, from your chest to your belly, from your ribs to your lower back, is now a center of profound, warm, peaceful stillness. The gentle rise and fall of your breath is the only movement in a vast ocean of calm. You are sinking deeper, feeling safer, and becoming more and more ready to let go completely. As your entire torso rests in a state of deep, warm tranquility, this beautiful, heavy wave of relaxation now continues its journey, flowing downward from your lower back and abdomen, into your hips, your pelvis, and your legs. This is the final stage of physical release, a process of grounding all this peaceful energy deep within you and connecting you to the profound stability of deep rest. Feel the warmth and weight pooling in your pelvic area, a place of stability and connection. All the powerful muscles here, your hips, your glutes, which work so hard to carry you through your day, can now completely let go. Feel them becoming heavy, soft, and deeply relaxed, sinking down into the mattress, releasing any grip they might have been holding. This is a profound letting go, anchoring your body even more deeply into a state of absolute stillness. Imagine this grounding energy is like warm, liquid sand, dense and comforting. It flows from your hips down into your upper legs. Feel it pouring into your upper legs, your powerful thighs. Both the front and the back of your thighs become saturated with this heavy, peaceful sensation. These large muscles can hold a surprising amount of tension, a readiness to run or to move. Now, you can give them the signal that there is nowhere to go, nothing to do. So limp, so limp, so loose. You might even lose the distinct sensation of where your legs end and the mattress begins. They are just merging with the support beneath them, becoming one with the stillness. This comforting weight flows gently past your knees, soothing the joints, releasing any pressure. It continues down into your lower legs, your calves and your shins. Let go of any tightness, any restlessness you might feel in your calves. Just allow them to be completely soft, heavy, and still. This grounding energy is drawing all the frantic, buzzing energy of anxiety and overthinking out of your head, out of your mind, down through your body, where it can be safely and effortlessly released into the earth. You are becoming more and more grounded, more and more present in this deep state of physical peace. Finally, this warm, heavy, grounding sensation flows all the way down into your feet. Bring your awareness to your ankles, letting them become loose and flexible. Then, feel the warmth spreading across the tops of your feet and deep into the soles of your feet. Your feet are your connection to the earth, the foundation that carries you. Tonight, they can be completely free from their duties. Let the arches of your feet relax and release. And now, feel this gentle, soothing energy extending all the way out into each and every one of your toes, from your big toes to your smallest toes. Let them separate slightly, letting go of any clenching, completely at ease. Now, take a moment to be aware of your entire body, from the very top of your head to the very tips of your toes. All at once. Every single muscle, every fiber, every cell is now in a state of profound and deep relaxation. You have systematically and lovingly guided your body into a perfect state for sleep and healing. Feel the wonderful sensation of heaviness, a comforting, grounding heaviness that holds you securely to your bed, making you feel safe and stable. You might feel a sense of lightness, as if you are floating in this deep state of peace. Both sensations are perfect. Just allow yourself to enjoy whichever feeling is most present for you right now. You are completely at peace. You are like a deep, calm lake without a single ripple on its surface. And in this perfect stillness, you are now ready to let your imagination guide you even deeper. You are ready to journey to a place within yourself where the deepest healing, the most profound release can occur. Your body knows how to rest. It is resting now, and you can trust your body to continue this process of relaxation and rejuvenation all on its own. As you allow your conscious mind to drift, to float, to follow the sound of my voice on a journey to a place of inner peace. Your physical self is now perfectly prepared, anchored in a state of deep, healing stillness, ready for the next stage of our journey together. And now, in this state of perfect physical stillness and profound calm, you can allow your awareness to gently detach from the sensations of your body and begin to drift into the landscape of your mind. Imagine yourself now standing at the beginning of a gently winding path. It is a soft earthen path, covered in a fine, silvery dust that seems to shimmer softly under the light of a magnificent, full moon hanging high in the night sky. The air here is cool, fresh, and perfectly still. It carries the faint, sweet scent of night minus blooming jasmine and damp earth, a fragrance that instantly calms your soul. You look around and see that you are in a beautiful, ancient forest, but it is not a dark or frightening place. The moonlight filters down through the canopy of the tall, wise trees, casting a gentle, ethereal glow on everything it touches. The leaves of the trees are a deep, velvety green, and some are silver, catching the moonlight and sparkling like 1,000 tiny diamonds. There is a sense of deep peace and timeless wisdom here. These trees have stood for centuries, witnessing the cycles of day and night, of seasons, of life itself. They emanate an energy of profound stability and quiet strength, and you feel completely safe in their presence. As you stand at the trailhead, you notice the silence. It's not an empty silence, but a living, breathing one. It is filled with the soft, almost imperceptible hum of the forest at rest. There are no jarring noises, no distractions from the outside world. Here, there is only peace. You feel a gentle, inviting pull to walk this path, a sense that it leads to a place of great importance, a place of healing that is meant just for you. You take your first step onto the path, and you notice how soft and yielding the ground is beneath your feet. It feels as though you are walking on packed velvet. With each step, the fine, silvery dust puffs up in a tiny, silent cloud around your ankles, shimmering in the moonlight before settling again. The path is gently illuminated, so you can see your way clearly. It curves and winds ahead of you, inviting you deeper into the heart of this tranquil, moonlit wood. The pace is slow, comfortable, and meditative. Each step you take is a step further away from the world of worry and stress, and a step deeper into a state of inner peace. As you walk, you notice the details of this magical place. You see ferns with intricate, lace-like leaves growing along the sides of the path. You see smooth gray stones, covered in a soft, green moss that looks like velvet in the moonlight. Occasionally, a night bird calls out with a soft, melodic coo, a sound that only deepens the profound sense of tranquility that surrounds you. You feel a growing sense of anticipation, but it is a calm, peaceful anticipation. It is the feeling of coming home to a part of yourself that you have longed to reconnect with. With every step you take, you can feel yourself letting go just a little bit more. The journey itself is a form of release. You are walking away from the noise of your mind, the demands of your day, the weight of your responsibilities. You are walking towards release. You are walking towards your own inner sanctuary. The gentle rhythm of your walking is incredibly soothing, hypnotic. Left foot, right foot, step by step, moving you deeper and deeper into this state of profound relaxation and focused awareness. The path begins to slope gently downwards, and you feel as if you are descending into a sacred, hidden valley. The air becomes even softer, carrying a hint of moisture and the clean scent of water. You can hear a new sound now, very faintly at first, but growing clearer with each step you take. It is the gentle, musical sound of flowing water, a soft, bubbling, trickling sound that is one of the most calming and restorative sounds in all of nature, a promise of the cleansing and purification that lies just ahead. You know with a deep, intuitive certainty that you are getting very close to your destination. This path was made for you for this very night to lead you to a place of powerful emotional cleansing. And so you continue to walk, feeling calm, feeling safe, and feeling ready for what comes next. As you continue your gentle, unhurried walk, the musical sound of flowing water grows ever clearer, more melodic, more inviting. The path takes one final, gentle turn around a large, moss-covered boulder, and then the forest opens up into a hidden, circular clearing. You step into this clearing and your breath catches for a moment at the beauty of what you see. You have arrived. In the very center of this moonlit glade is a spring, but it is spring you have ever seen before. It is a pool of the most crystal minus clear, luminous water, perfectly still in some places, and gently bubbling up from its source in others. The spring is nestled in a basin of smooth, white stones that seem to glow with a soft, internal light of their own. The water itself doesn't just reflect the moonlight from above. It seems to be generating its own gentle, silvery minus blue luminescence. It is a pool of liquid light, radiating a powerful yet incredibly gentle energy of pure, unconditional cleansing. You can feel this energy from where you stand at the edge of the clearing. It's a feeling of deep, ancient healing. This is a sacred place untouched by the worries and pains of the outer world. This is a place where transformation is not only possible, but natural and effortless. You walk slowly towards the edge of the spring, your feet now padding softly on a carpet of lush, cool, green moss that feels like the finest silk. As you get closer, you can see the details of the water. It is so pure, so clear, that you can see every single one of the smooth, glowing pebbles at the bottom. You watch as small, gentle bubbles of light rise up from the center of the spring, carrying with them energy of release and renewal, magical fizz, releasing tiny sparkles of light into the cool night air. The air around the spring is charged with this healing energy. As you breathe it in, you feel it cleansing you from the inside out. It's a cool, clean energy that seems to wash away any remaining mental fog, leaving you feeling incredibly clear, present, and calm. You feel an innate sense of trust for this place. Your deepest self recognizes it as a source of profound healing. There is no fear here, no hesitation, knowing sense that you have been guided to this place for a very specific and important purpose. This is your spring of emotional cleansing, a place where you can safely release anything and everything that has been weighing you down. You find a comfortable spot to sit at the edge of the spring, perhaps on a large, smooth, mossy stone that feels as though it was placed there just for you. You sit and simply gaze into the luminous water for a few moments, allowing its serene beauty to deepen your state of relaxation even further. Watching the gentle movement of the water, the slow dance of the light, is utterly mesmerizing. It quiets your mind completely. All that exists is you, this magical clearing, watchful trees, the benevolent moon above, and this incredible, crystal minus clear spring of pure, healing energy. You realize that this spring has a unique quality. It has the power to transform. It doesn't just wash things away, it transmutes them. It can take any heavy, dark, or painful energy and, with its pure, loving light, dissolve it, neutralize it, and transform it back into pure, peaceful energy. It is a place of alchemy, of gentle, profound change. It holds no judgment. It simply receives, cleanses, and restores to help you release the burdens you have been carrying. You feel a deep sense of gratitude for having found this place. You are ready to begin the work of letting go, knowing you are in the safest, most supportive, and most powerful place you could possibly be for this sacred task. As you sit there, bathed in the gentle, silvery minus blue light of the sacred spring, you feel a profound sense of readiness. Your body is at peace, your mind is quiet, and your heart is open. The spring hums with a silent, loving invitation, letting you know that it is time. It is time to begin the process of unburdening, of letting go of the heavy energies you have carried for so long. You don't need to understand how this works, and to allow your own powerful imagination to guide you. Now I invite you to bring your hands forward, holding them open with your palms facing the sky. Just allow them to rest comfortably in front of you. They are empty, open, and ready to receive. First, I would like you to gently bring to mind the feeling of anxiety or worry. You don't need to dive into the specific stories or the details that cause this feeling. Simply call forth the pure sensation of it. The buzzing energy, the tightness in your chest, the racing thoughts, without judgment. And as you hold this feeling in your awareness, I want you to imagine that all of this anxious energy is beginning to gather. It is being drawn from every corner of your mind, from every cell in your body, and it is flowing down your arms and into one of your open palms. As this energy gathers in your hand, imagine it beginning to solidify, to coalesce, to take on a physical form. Watch as it transforms into a stone. Take a moment to notice this stone. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Perhaps it is dark, a jagged piece of obsidian with sharp edges that dig into your skin. Maybe it feels cold to the touch, a cold that seems to seep into your very bones. Feel its weight in your hand, dense with the accumulated weight of 1,000 what-ifs on future fears. This is the stone of your anxiety. Just hold it for a moment, acknowledging its presence, its texture, its temperature, its weight. You are not the stone, you are the one who is holding it. Now, let's turn to your other empty, open hand. In this hand, I invite you to gather the feeling of stress and overwhelm. Again, no stories are needed, just the raw sensation of it. The feeling of pressure, of having too much to do, of being pulled in a million different directions. The weight of responsibility and the exhaustion that comes with it. As you focus on this sensation, imagine all of it beginning to gather now, flowing from your shoulders, your back, your mind, and collecting in the palm of your other hand. Watch as this energy also solidifies, compressing itself into the form of another stone. Observe this second stone. How is it different from the first? Perhaps this one is a river stone, worn smooth on the outside by the constant current of life's demands, but incredibly dense and heavy. It may feel hardened, unyielding in your palm, a solid representation of all the pressures you have endured. Feel its solid, heavy presence. This is the stone of your stress. Now you are holding both. One hand holds the sharp, cold stone of anxiety. The other holds the dense, heavy stone of stress. Feel the pull of their weight. Recognize how much energy it has taken to carry these with you every single day. You have held them for long enough. The purpose of gathering them now is not to suffer their weight again, but to acknowledge them one final time before you release them for good. Look at these stones in your hands, these physical symbols of your emotional burdens. And in the quiet of your mind, you can simply acknowledge them. You might even thank them, for in their own misguided way, they were perhaps trying to protect you, to keep you alert, to make you prepared. But you no longer need their protection. You no longer need their weight. You are choosing a new way. You are choosing lightness. You are choosing peace. And so, you hold these stones ready, poised at the edge of the luminous water, feeling the profound shift that is about to occur. The moment of release is almost here. Now, as you sit at the edge of this sacred, luminous spring, you hold the cold, sharp stone of anxiety in one hand and the dense, heavy stone of stress in the other. Before we release these, there is one more type of burden that we are often asked to carry, sometimes for years, without ever realizing its true weight. These are the burdens of the past, the echoes of old hurts, the lingering disappointments, the quiet resentments that can stain the present moment. These are the grievances. In this perfectly safe and non-judgmental space, we will gently acknowledge them, so they too can be released and purified. I invite you now to bring your awareness to your heart center, that space in your chest that is so full of feeling. Let's not go searching for painful memories or diving back into the stories of what happened. That is not necessary for this healing. Instead, I simply ask you to become aware of any unresolved emotional residue that might be stored there. The faint ache of a past sadness, the subtle sting of an old betrayal, the quiet weight of a disappointment you never fully mourned. Just allow these feelings, if any are present, to gently surface into your awareness. You are simply noticing them, as if you were a kind and compassionate scientist observing a natural phenomenon. As you hold these feelings in your gentle awareness, imagine them beginning to draw out from your heart space. They are being pulled, not forcefully, but with a gentle magnetic pull out from your chest and into the space before you. As they emerge into the cool, moonlit air of the clearing, they too begin to solidify. But unlike the others, these grievances may not form one single stone. Instead, imagine them forming several smaller, smoother, darker stones, each one representing a different moment, a different hurt, a different unresolved emotion. Watch as they form and then gently place them, one by one, on the soft, green moss in front of you, between you and the glowing spring. As you set them down, you create a separation. You are seeing them for what they are, old energies that have been living inside of you, but they are not you. They are separate. Now, they are outside of you, resting on the cool moss, bathed in the gentle, healing light of the moon and the spring. Take a moment to simply look at this small collection of dark pebbles. There is no need for anger or for rehashing the past. All that is required now is a simple, quiet acknowledgement. This is the whispering of grievances to the night. You can look at each small, dark stone, and in the complete privacy and safety of your own mind, you can gently acknowledge what it represents. You might whisper to the first stone, "I see you. You are the sadness from that time. I acknowledge you. You are the feeling of being misunderstood." And to a third, "I recognize you. You are the disappointment I tried to ignore." This is not about forgiveness of others, unless that feels right for you. This is about your own freedom. It is a compassionate act of witnessing your own journey and your own pain. You are simply validating your own experience with quiet, loving acceptance. This happened. This is how it felt, and I carried it until now. With each silent whisper, you are not giving the past more power. You are taking your power back. You are draining these stones of their emotional charge, perhaps for the first time, not as a part of you, but as something you have been carrying. Now, all the burdens are laid bare. The stone of anxiety in one hand, the stone of stress in the other, and the small, dark pebbles of grievance resting before you on the moss. They are all here, out in the open, in the safe, healing light of this sacred place. You have bravely and lovingly gathered them all together, and by doing so, you have prepared them for their final transformation. The air is thick with the potential for release. You are ready. The spring is ready. The time for letting go has truly come. You are sitting at the edge of the luminous, crystal-clear spring, a powerful space of alchemy and transformation. The moon hangs high and serene above you. The wise old trees stand as silent witnesses, and the spring itself hums with a gentle, loving energy. In one hand, you hold the cold, sharp stone of anxiety. You can feel its jagged edges, a physical representation of the sharp stabs of fear and the cutting what-ifs that have plagued your mind. You feel its chilling temperature, a reminder of how worry can freeze you in place and steal the warmth from the present moment. You feel its undeniable weight. It is time to let it go. Bring your full attention to this stone of anxiety. Hold it over the glowing, silvery minus blue water of the spring. Look at it one last time, not with fear, but with a sense of finality and empowerment. In your mind, you can say to it, I have carried you for long enough. I have listened to your stories of fear. I release you now. I release the need for you. I choose peace instead. This is a powerful declaration of your intention, a signal to are ready for a profound change. Now, take a slow, deep breath in, gathering your resolve, your intention, your desire for freedom. And as you exhale a long, slow, complete breath of release, I want you to simply open your hand. Let the stone drop. Don't throw it. Don't force it. Just let it go. Surrender its weight from your grasp. Watch as it falls from your palm, tumbling through the cool night air for just a moment before it touches the surface of the luminous water. The moment the stone of anxiety touches the spring, something magical happens. There is no loud splash, no violent disturbance. Instead, the stone enters the water with a soft, gentle hiss, like a drop of water on a hot pan. And the instant it is submerged, the water around it begins to glow even more brightly. A brilliant, pure white light emanates from the point of contact. This light is the pure, concentrated energy of cleansing and transformation. You watch, mesmerized, as this light completely envelops the dark, jagged stone. Then the stone begins to dissolve. The sharp edges soften and melt away. The dark, cold material starts to break apart, not into smaller pieces of stone, but into a fine, gray dust. And this dust, this residue of old fear, is instantly transmuted by the powerful, loving energy of the spring. You see the gray wisps turning into shimmering, silver particles of pure light, with the glowing, wawing water itself. In a matter of seconds, the stone is completely gone. There is no trace of it left. It has not been hidden or buried. It has been utterly and completely transformed. It has been returned to its essence, which is pure, neutral energy. Feel the immediate change in your hand. Feel the warmth returning where the cold stone once sat. Feel the lightness. Wiggle your fingers. Your hand feels free and burdened. And this feeling of lightness is not just in your hand. Take another deep breath and feel a new sense of space opening up inside you where that buzzing energy of anxiety used to live. The tightness in your chest begins to loosen. The frantic energy in your mind begins to calm. You have just witnessed a powerful act of release. You have seen with your own inner eye that anxiety is not a permanent part of you. It is a heavy stone that you were simply carrying. And you now know with absolute certainty how to let it go. You can simply release it into the healing waters of your own inner sanctuary and watch it dissolve into peace. A profound sense of relief washes over you, deeper and more complete than you have felt in a very long time. A profound sense of relief continues to wash over you, a gentle, healing wave that soothes your entire nervous system. The hand that once held the stone of anxiety now feels so wonderfully light, so warm, so free. And now, your awareness gently turns to your other hand, to the burden that still remains. She rests the stone of stress. You can feel its significant, solid weight in your palm. It may not have the sharp, cutting edges of anxiety, but its power is in its density, its sheer, unyielding heaviness. This is the weight of all the pressures, the deadlines, the expectations, both from others and from yourself. It is the physical manifestation of overwhelm, the feeling of being worn down by the constant current of life's demands. Feel its solid presence one last time. Acknowledge the incredible strength it has taken for you to carry this weight for so long. You have been so strong, so resilient. But strength is not just about enduring. It is also about knowing when to let go. And the time to let go is now. This sacred spring, this luminous water, is ready to receive this burden from you, just as it did the last. It is ready to transform this heavy pressure into light, effortless peace. Gently you lift your hand and hold this dense, heavy stone of stress over the glowing, crystal-clear water. As you do, you can set a powerful, clear intention in your mind. You can silently affirm to yourself, I release the need to carry the weight of the world. I release the pressure to do it all. To be it all. I give myself permission to rest. I choose ease. I choose serenity. This is your declaration of freedom, your claim to a lighter, more peaceful way of being. Now, draw in a deep, cleansing breath, filling your lungs with the cool, pure air of this magical clearing. And as you exhale a long, slow, complete sigh of surrender, you simply open your fingers. You let it go. You release your grip completely and allow the stone of stress to fall. Watch as it drops, a solid, dark shape against the shimmering light of the spring, and see it enter the water. It sinks faster than the first stone, its density pulling it down towards the glowing pebbles at the bottom. And just like before, the moment it is submerged, the water responds with its transformative power. But this time, the light that erupts from the water is not a brilliant, silvery white, but a warm, soothing, golden glow like the first light of a peaceful dawn. This golden light completely envelops the heavy stone, and a different kind of alchemy begins. Instead of dissolving into dust, this stone begins to peel apart, layer by layer, like the shedding of countless obligations. You watch, fascinated, as the first layer of pressure softens and floats away from the stone, instantly dissolving into shimmering particles of golden light. This is the layer of your daily to-do list, the endless asks and demands. It's gone. Then, the next layer peels away, the weight of others' expectations, the need to please, the fear of letting people down. It too is instantly transmuted into pure, golden energy, merging with the spring. Another layer releases, the pressure, the harsh inner critic, the belief that you must always be productive. It dissolves into 1,000 tiny specks of light. Layer after layer, every single source of stress and overwhelm is gently and completely peeled away, untransformed, until all that is left is the very core of the stone. And then, with a final beautiful pulse of golden light, the core itself vanishes completely. There is nothing left, no risk, no trace, only the pure, glowing. And as the last golden fleck merges with the spring, you feel a monumental shift within you. A weight you didn't even fully realize you were still carrying has been lifted, not just from your hand, but from your shoulders, your back, your entire being. A deep sigh of relief escapes your lips, a sound of profound release. Your shoulders drop even further. Your entire body feels lighter, as if you could float. The feeling is one of incredible space in your life. You have let go of the pressure. You have released the overwhelm. And in its place, a deep, golden calm begins to settle within you, a peace that feels solid, steady, and wonderfully, deeply restful. Both your hands are now empty, warm, and wonderfully free. A profound lightness has settled within you, a physical reality that mirrors the emotional burdens you have just released. With this newfound sense of space, your gentle gaze now drifts downwards to the soft, green moss at your feet. There, resting between you and the luminous spring, is the small collection of dark, smooth pebbles, the grievances, the final weight you have carried. Compared to the heavy stones of anxiety and stress, they seem so small, almost insignificant. And yet, you know that their collective weight, carried silently in your heart for so long, has had a profound impact on your peace. These are the echoes of the past, the lingering stings of old hurts. Seeing them now, separate from you, resting on the moss, you realize they do not belong inside you anymore. They are simply old energy, stories that have been played out, feelings that have been felt. Their time is over. The spring, now glowing with a beautiful blend of silvery minus whitened, warm minus gold light, seems to pulse with an even more gentle and compassionate energy, inviting you to complete your release. It is ready to wash away these final shadows, to cleanse your heart completely, and to restore you to a state of pristine inner peace. This final act of release is an act of supreme self-love. It is not about condoning what happened. It is not about forgetting. It is about declaring that you will no longer allow the past to cast a shadow over your present or your future. In the quiet of your mind, you can make this choice now. I release the obligation to carry this pain. I release the need to replay old stories. I set my own heart free. This intention solidifies within you a calm and powerful resolve. This is for you. This freedom is your birthright. With this feeling of gentle determination, you reach out with one of your now mine as empty hands. You don't pick them up one by one to examine them. Their time for acknowledgement is over. Instead, you gently sweep your hand across the soft moss, gathering all the little pebbles together in one fluid, graceful motion. You are clearing them away. With a final, gentle push, you guide them all over the edge and into the sacred water. They tumble in together, not with a splash, but with a series of soft, quiet peelings settling on the glowing floor of the spring. Instantly, a remarkable transformation begins. As the pebbles rest at the bottom, you see a dark, inky substance begin to bleed out from each one, like a drop of dark dye in clear water. This is the old pain, the sadness, the resentment, the emotional charge they have held for so long. For a fleeting moment, dark tendrils swirl in the luminous water. But the spring is infinitely more powerful than this old pain. The moment the inky darkness is released, purifying violet light. This violet light touches the dark tendrils and instantly neutralizes them, turning them into harmless, shimmering particles that simply dissolve and vanish without a trace. You watch, captivated, as the spring effortlessly draws out every last vestige of this old, dark energy from the pebbles. And as the darkness leaves them, the stones themselves begin to change. Their dull, dark surface begins to lighten. They become translucent and then completely clear. They are transformed into beautiful, pure quartz crystals, catching the light of the spring and refracting it into tiny, dancing rainbows on the spring floor. But their painful charge is gone forever, transformed into something beautiful, clear, and wise. They no longer hold any pain. They are simply a part of the beautiful landscape of your inner world now, reminders not of hurt, but of your incredible capacity to heal and to transform. You take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you feel the final cleansing take place within you. You bring your awareness to your heart space, and you find that the faint, lingering ache that may have lived there for years is finally completely gone. The space feels clean. It feels pristine. It feels spacious and warm, filled now only with the gentle, compassionate light of the spring. You have done it. You have released it all, transmuted into peace, and you are left in a state of pure, unblemished, and profound tranquility. Use it in the serene silence that follows this profound and total release. The clearing is still, the moon is radiant, and the spring before you glows with a deep, peaceful, and now minus clarified light. And in this stillness, you begin to notice a new sensation, a feeling that starts in your hands and quickly spreads to encompass your entire being. It is the feeling of weightlessness. Your hands, now resting in your lap, feel almost impossibly light, as if the absence of the stones is not just an absence. It is a palpable, buoyant presence of lightness. This feeling travels up your arms into your shoulders. The place where the invisible backpack of stress once sat is now so light, so free. You feel as if a great cloak of lead has been lifted from you. This sensation of profound lightness continues to spread throughout your entire body. You feel it in your chest, a wonderful, expansive freedom where the tightness of anxiety used to be. Your heart feels buoyant, floating gently in this open, peaceful space. Your head, once so heavy with the density of overthinking and worry, now feels clear and light, as if it is a beautiful, helium-filled balloon tethered gently to your serene body. You feel as if the very laws of gravity have been softened just for you. The mattress beneath you is no longer just supporting your weight. It feels as though it is actively pushing you up, holding you in a gentle, floating embrace. This is the physical feeling of emotional freedom. It is the true, tangible result of letting go. For so long, you have been navigating your life with these heavy weights attached, and perhaps you had grown so accustomed to them that you forgot what it felt like to be without them. But now you remember. This lightness, this is your natural state. This is the truth of who you are beneath the accumulated layers of worry and hurt. Imagine yourself as a magnificent hot air balloon that has been tethered to the ground by 3 thick, heavy ropes. The first rope, labeled anxiety, kept you tied to fears of the future. The second, stress, kept you anchored to the overwhelming pressures of the present. And the third, grievances, tethered you to the unchangeable landscape of the past. All your life, your spirit has longed to rise, to see things from a higher perspective. But these ropes have held you down. In this sacred clearing, you have severed each one of those ropes. You watched them fall away. And now, you can feel the gentle, inevitable lift. You are rising, not in a jarring or frightening way, but with a slow, graceful, and utterly effortless ascent. You are floating upwards into a state of pure and troubled peace. As you rise, you can look down and see the landscape of your worries from a new perspective. They look so small from up here, so manageable, so distant. The tangled forests of this high vantage point, you are floating peacefully above them, able to see the clear path forward. This is the freedom of a quiet mind, the endless chatter, the background hum of worry, the persistent inner critic. They have all gone silent. The silence they leave behind is not empty, it is vast, open, and filled with a profound sense of peace. It is the quiet of a clear, blue, endless sky. Thoughts may still drift by, like small wispy, transparent clouds, but they have no weight, no charge. They cannot obscure the vast, brilliant blue of your peaceful awareness. You can simply watch them come and go without being pulled into their drama. This is the freedom of an open heart. The space once occupied by old pains and protective armor is now open, soft, and receptive to the beauty of this moment. There is no need to guard it, no need to defend it. It is safe, and its natural state is one of peace and unconditional self-acceptance. You have created a vast, inner landscape of tranquility. You are free, free from the past, free from the future, free to simply be right here, right now, in this serenity. As you float in this state of perfect, weightless freedom, your awareness is drawn once again to the beautiful, luminous spring below you. It glows with an even more inviting undradient light now, a harmonious blend of silver, gold, and soft violet. It has received and transformed your burdens, and now it seems to pulse with a gentle, loving invitation. It is not a demand, but a quiet, irresistible call. It is offering you the final, most profound stage of this healing. Not just the release of the negative, but the complete absorption of the positive. You feel a gentle pull, a deep, soul-level desire to merge completely with this source of pure, unconditional peace. Slowly, gracefully, you allow yourself to drift down from the serene heights of your weightlessness, returning to the soft, mossy edge of the clearing. You stand before the spring, and you are no longer the same person who arrived here. You are lighter. You are clearer. You are free, and with a sense of calm certainty, you decide to step in. You lift one foot and gently place it into the water. The moment your skin makes contact, you are met not with a shock of cold, but with the most sublime and comforting warmth. It's a warmth that feels like a loving embrace, instantly soothing and profoundly welcoming. The water doesn't feel wet in the way you would expect. It feels like stepping into a pool of pure, liquid light, a substance that is both energy and comfort. Encouraged by this beautiful sensation, you take another step, and then another, wading slowly into the heart of the spring. The warm, luminous water rises up around you, first to your knees, then your waist, then your waist, then your waist, and is dissolving any last tiny, lingering trace of energetic residue, any faint dust left behind by the stones you released. It is a final, perfect cleansing. And now, you allow yourself to surrender completely. You let your body go, and you sink gently into the full embrace of the spring. You can lean back, allowing the buoyant, light-filled water to hold you completely. You are floating effortlessly, cradled in a pool of liquid starlight, held in a state of absolute safety and profound peace. The moonlight shines down upon you, and the glowing water surrounds you. You are held between two sources of serene light, completely cocooned in healing energy. But the most incredible part of this experience is what is happening within. This liquid light is not just on your skin. It is beginning to permeate your very being. It passes through your skin as easily as light passes through glass, and it begins to fill you from the inside out. Imagine this warm, healing light flowing into the very spaces that were once occupied by your burdens. It flows into your mind, filling the pathways where anxious thoughts used to race, replacing them with a gentle, golden stillness. It flows into your chest and your solar plexus, filling the areas where stress and worry created knots, and it dissolves those spaces into soft, warm, open peace. It flows into your heart, filling the empty echoes of old grievances with a pure, unconditional, loving light. This liquid light enters your bloodstream, a river of pure, liquid peace flowing through every artery, every tiny capillary, reaching every single part of you. You can feel this warm, soothing energy traveling to the tips of your toes. Every organ is being bathed in this light. Every muscle fiber is being infused with it. Every bone, every tissue, every nerve is soaking it up, drinking it in, becoming saturated with this profound energy of calm and well-being. You are not just being cleansed, you are being refilled. You are a beautiful, translucent vessel, and you are being filled to the brim with pure, liquid serenity. You are not just in the healing light. You are becoming the healing light. You are glowing from within, a radiant being of pure, untroubled peace, floating in a state of perfect, blissful renewal. You continue to float, weightless and serene, in the warm, luminous embrace of the sacred spring. The feeling of being filled with this pure, liquid light is the most profoundly peaceful experience you can imagine. And now, this process of absorption deepens even further, moving from a general sense of being filled to a specific, cellular level renewal. I invite you to bring your awareness, your gentle inner focus, down to the microscopic level of your own being. Imagine you can see or feel the trillions of individual cells that make up your incredible body. Each one is a tiny, living universe, working in perfect harmony to create the miracle that is you. For so long, these cells have held the energetic signature of your stress and anxiety. They have been living in a state of high alert, bathed in the chemical messengers of worry, prepared for a danger that never truly came. They have carried the memory of tension, the vibration of fear. But tonight, everything is changing. As this pure, liquid light of unconditional peace continues to flow through you, it is delivering a new message to every single one of your cells of deepened, profound rest. Imagine you can zoom in on a single cell. You see its outer membrane, and you watch as this beautiful, shimmering light of peace gently passes through it with no resistance at all. The light enters the very heart of the cell, its nucleus, the core of its being. And as it does, it recalibrates the cell's entire reality. It's like a factory that has been running on a frantic, emergency setting, and now someone has flipped the switch to peaceful, efficient, normal operation. The cell receives this new information, this new energy, and it lets out a tiny, cellular sigh of relief. It can finally stop being on guard. It can finally relax. Now zoom your awareness back out and imagine this happening simultaneously in every single cell of your body. Trillions of cells all at once receiving this profound signal of peace. A wave of collective, cellular relief is washing through your entire system. The cells in your muscles, which were braced for impact, are now absorbing this light and becoming soft, pliable, and deeply relaxed. The cells in your nervous system, which were firing with frantic energy, are now being soothed by this golden white light, their communication slowing to a calm, gentle, rhythmic pulse. The cells of your immune system, which may have been weakened by chronic stress, are now being nourished and strengthened by this pure, healing energy, restoring them to their full, protective power. This is not just a mental exercise. This is a deep, energetic reset. You are reprogramming your body at its most fundamental level. You are teaching your cells a new way to be. Their new default setting is peace. Their new natural state is serenity. Every cell is now a tiny, glowing vessel of tranquility. Imagine your entire body, from this microscopic perspective, no longer as a solid form, but as a vast constellation of trillions of tiny, softly glowing lights shimmering gently in the healing waters of the spring. As this process of cellular absorption completes, a profound sense of well-being settles deep within you. It is a peace that goes beyond the mind, beyond the emotions. It is a physical, biological peace, a deep, unshakable knowing that all is well. Your body now understands safety in a language it has not heard for a very long time. It is remembering its innate costive self minus healing. Every cell is now humming with a new, gentle vibration, the frequency of pure, unconditional pure. This feeling is now locked in, anchored deep within your physical being. This is your new baseline. This is your new truth. You are, from your very core to your radiant light surface, a being of profound and unshakable calm. You are now a radiant constellation of peaceful, glowing cells floating in the perfect, unconditional embrace of the healing spring. This profound sense of peace is not just a fleeting sensation, it has been absorbed into the very fabric of your being. It is now a part of you. The final step of our journey in this sacred place is to integrate this experience, to ensure that you do not leave this profound calm behind, but that you carry it with you as you drift into the deepest levels of sleep. Still floating in the warm, liquid light, I invite you to bring one of your hands gently to your heart center, resting it over your chest. As your hand makes contact with your body, imagine that it is a conduit, a focal point for this powerful, healing energy. Feel the warmth from your palm and the warmth from within your chest meeting and merging, creating an even more potent concentration of peace right there in your heart. This is the place where the memory of the spring's calm will now reside. Imagine that in the very center of your heart, a tiny, perfect sphere of the spring's luminous water is beginning to form. It is a miniature version of the entire spring, a perfect, glowing orb of that same silvery, minus golden violet light. It contains all the qualities of the spring, its power to cleanse, its ability to transform, and its infinite capacity for unconditional peace. This is your personal, internal spring, your own private reservoir of serenity, a resource that you can now access whenever you need it. As you focus on this beautiful, glowing sphere in your heart, feel its gentle, radiant energy pulsing in perfect rhythm with your slow, calm heartbeat. With each gentle beat, this sphere sends out soft, shimmering waves of tranquility throughout your entire body, reinforcing the message of peace to every one of your trillions of cells. It is a constant, gentle reminder that serenity is your natural state. This internal spring will continue its work even as you sleep, purifying any stray worries that may arise and constantly replenishing your entire being with its peaceful, healing light. You never have to worry about it running out. It is an infinite source, constantly regenerating itself from the wellspring of peace that exists within you. Now, you know with a deep and unshakable certainty that you no longer need to search for peace outside of yourself. You are not leaving this sacred clearing behind. You are taking its very essence with you, safely, unsecurely stored within your own heart. At any time in your waking life, if you ever feel a moment of stress or anxiety, you can simply bring your hand to your heart. Just like you are doing now, close your eyes and take a single deep breath. You will instantly reconnect with this inner spring of calm. You will feel its warmth, its light, and its profound peace spreading through you, reminding you of the truth of who you are and restoring your balance in an instant. You have internalized this calm. You have embodied this peace. You have become the sanctuary. This journey was not about visiting a magical place. It was about awakening to the magical place that has always existed within you. And with this knowledge, with this profound feeling of self-sufficiency and inner resourcefulness, you feel a gentle sense of completion. The work here is done. You have released all that was heavy, and you have filled yourself with all that is light and peaceful. You are whole. You are healed, and now you are ready to carry this profound state of being with you into the most restorative and deeply healing sleep. With the essence of the spring now safely anchored as a glowing sphere of light within your heart, you feel the gentle currents of the water begin to shift, guiding you slowly and lovingly back towards the mossy bank. It is a graceful, effortless return. The warm, liquid light supports your every movement as you find your footing on the smooth, glowing pebbles at the bottom. You walk slowly out of the water, and as you emerge, you notice that your skin is not wet, and it seems to shimmer with a faint, residual luminescence, a visible sign of the inner radiance you now possess. You turn back to look at the spring one last time. You see its incredible beauty, its pure, glowing light, and you feel nothing but a deep, profound sense of gratitude. You offer a silent thank you to this sacred place, to this aspect of your own consciousness, for providing such a powerful and gentle healing. And the spring seems to pulse with a soft light in response, a silent "you are welcome," and a promise that it is always here for you within you. You know it is time to leave the clearing. You turn towards the moonlit path that first brought you here, and you begin your journey back. But this journey is different from the one before. As you take your first step onto the soft, earthen path, you notice that you are walking with a new lightness and effortless grace. The burdens you carried on the way are gone, and your steps are now buoyant and free. The silvery dust on the path still shimmers, but now it seems to be mirroring the light that radiates from within you. As you walk, the wise ancient trees of the forest seem to bow their branches slightly, acknowledging the profound work you have done. The air is still sweet with the scent of night, minus blooming jasmine, but now you recognize it as the fragrance of your own inner peace. The silence of the forest is no longer just around you, it is inside you. It is inside you. It is a deep, vast, and comfortable quiet that has replaced the noise of the anxious mind. With each step, you are not moving further away from the spring, but rather integrating its peace more and more deeply into your being. The path is not leading you back to your old reality, but forward into a new reality of profound calm and deep rest. You feel your awareness beginning to shift, to soften its focus. The details of the moonlit forest, the shimmering path, the silver leaves, all begin to blur and blend together into a soft, beautiful tapestry of light and shadow. Your consciousness is gently detaching from this inner world, preparing to sink into the even deeper, more restorative realm of pure, dreamless sleep. The imaginary journey is fading, but the feeling it created, the lightness, the peace, the calm, remains. This feeling is now your truth. You are bringing the results of your healing with you. Your awareness begins to float. It is a gentle, untethered, and wonderfully pleasant sensation. You are floating away from the path, away from the forest, drifting on a soft, invisible current. You are like a single, perfect feather carried on the gentlest of breezes, slowly, 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 slowly drifting down, 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 sinking into a deep, comfortable, velvety darkness, a profound caress of the womb. Your conscious, thinking mind has done its beautiful work, and now it can completely, unutterably switch off. It can dissolve into this peaceful, empty space. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to think, nothing left to feel, but this profound and all-encompassing peace. You are floating back to deep rest, sinking deeper and deeper, letting go more and more completely with every passing moment. You are on the very edge of the deepest, most healing sleep you have had in a very, very long time. And as you cross that threshold, your subconscious mind remains open and receptive, ready to absorb the powerful truths that will solidify this healing for all time. And now in this deep, peaceful, floating space, as you drift on the very edge of sleep, a new voice begins to emerge. It is the voice that resides in the deepest, wisest part of you, the voice of your subconscious mind, the voice of your own inner truth. And this voice begins to speak, not in loud words, but in a soft, gentle, knowing whisper that resonates through every cell of your being. These are not my suggestions anymore. These are your truths. As you feel them, your subconscious mind accepts them completely, weaving them into the very fabric of who you are, solidifying the profound healing you have just experienced. And the first truth it whispers, a gentle and powerful mantra that echoes in the quiet space of your mind, is this: I release all that was heavy. I release all that was heavy. I have set down every burden. The weight I carried on my shoulders, in my mind, in my heart, I have released it. It is gone. I do not need to pick it up again. The release is complete. The release is complete. The release is permanent. I have given myself the gift of lightness. I release the sharp, cold stone of anxiety. I release its stories of fear. I release its frantic energy. I watched it dissolve into pure light, and I know that it is no longer a part of me. I release all anxiety completely and forever. I release the dense, heavy stone of stress. I release the pressure, the overwhelm, the feeling of being worn down. Its layers have been peeled away and transformed into golden peace. I release all stress completely and forever. I release the dark pebbles of old grievances. I release the pain of the past. I release the stories I used to tell myself. They have been cleansed, purified, and transformed. I release all old hurts completely and forever. I release all that was heavy. My body is light. Every cell is unburdened. Every muscle is free from the memory of tension. I am floating in a state of profound physical ease. I am weightless. I am free. My mind is light. The heavy thoughts, the circling worries, the dense fog of overthinking, they have all been released. My mind is clear, spacious, and quiet. I am no longer weighed down by my thoughts. I am free. My heart is light. The ache of old sadness, the weight of disappointment, the burden of resentment, they are gone. My heart is open, buoyant, and filled with a gentle, peaceful light. I am emotionally free. I release all that was heavy. I let it all go. I surrender it to the healing waters. I give it up to the peaceful night. It does not belong to me anymore. I choose to be light. I choose to be free. This lightness is my new reality. This freedom is my birthright. As I sink deeper and deeper into the most restorative sleep, this truth sinks deeper and deeper into my being. I release, and I am released. I let go, and I am free. The work is done. There is nothing left to hold on to. There is nothing left to hold on to. There is only this profound sense of peace, this wonderful feeling of weightlessness. I release all that was heavy, now and forever. I am unburdened. I am serene. I am at peace. And in this peaceful, weightless state, I allow myself to drift even deeper, deeper into the silent, healing embrace of sleep. And this process of release is not a single event, but a new way of being. It is a gentle, continuous unfolding. Your deepest self continues to whisper these truths, embedding them into your soul as you drift ever deeper. I allow myself to let go. I allow myself to let go. With every breath I take, with every gentle exhale, I am practicing the art of letting go. It is becoming my most natural skill, my most effortless state of being. I no longer need to hold on so tightly. It is safe for me to release my grip. I allow myself to let go of control. I release the need to manage every outcome, to predict every possibility, to solve every problem before it arrives. I surrender to the flow of life, trusting that I am always supported. I am floating on a gentle river of peace, and I allow it to carry me exactly where I need to go. I do not need to struggle against the current. I simply let go, and I am carried into perfect peace. I allow myself to let go of my thoughts. I see them now for what they are, just harmless clouds drifting through the vast, clear sky of my awareness. I do not need to chase them, to analyze them, or to become entangled in their stories. I am the sky, not the clouds. I can watch them go with a sense of peaceful detachment. Letting go of thoughts is easy. It is simply a matter of withdrawing my attention, then letting them float on by. My mind is becoming a quiet, serene, and empty space. I allow myself to let go of all effort. I release the struggle. I release the belief that I must always be doing. Right now, my only doing is being. And in this state of being, I am profoundly at peace. I give myself permission to do nothing, to simply be. This is the deepest form of nourishment, and I allow myself to receive it fully. I allow myself to let go. It is safe for me to let go. The more I let go, the safer I feel. The more I release, the more supported I become. I am letting go of the old armor that was so heavy to wear. Beneath it, I am finding a core of unshakable strength and profound peace. This peace is my true protection. This serenity is my true power. I allow myself to let go of yesterday. All of its moments are complete. All of its lessons are integrated. There is nothing left there for me to revisit or resolve. I release it with gratitude and allow it to become a peaceful part of my history. I am free from the past. I allow myself to let go of tomorrow. All of its worries are just illusions, stories my mind creates. I release the need to rehearse for a future that has not yet arrived. I trust that when tomorrow comes, I will have everything I need to meet it with grace and calm. I am free from the future. I am free from the future. I exist only in this peaceful, restful, present moment. I allow myself to let go. This feeling of letting go is becoming my new home. It is a soft, warm, welcoming place. It is the feeling of coming home to myself. With every passing moment, I am becoming more and more skilled at this beautiful surrender. It is not an act of giving up. It is an act of profound wisdom. It is the wisdom to know that my true nature is peace, and I access that peace not by adding anything, but by letting everything else go. The more I allow myself to let go, the deeper I drift into sleep. Letting go is the doorway to sleep, and I am walking through that doorway now, gracefully, peacefully, completely. As the old energies of anxiety and stress continue to dissolve into the past, a new, beautiful reality fills the space they have left behind. The whispers of your own inner truth continue, no longer focused on release, but on what you are now becoming. This is the new you, the true you, that was always there beneath the noise. I am a vessel of peace. I am a vessel of peace. My body, my mind, and my spirit are now filled to the brim with a pure, gentle, and unconditional peace. This peace is not something I am striving for. It is what I am. It is the very substance of my being. Just as the ocean is made of water, I am made of peace. My body is a vessel of peace. Every one of my trillions of cells is now vibrating with the frequency of calm. From the top of my head to the tips of my toes, my physical form is an anchor for tranquility. Peace flows through my veins. Serenity is held in my bones. My breath is the gentle tide of this inner ocean of peace, rising and falling, creating a rhythm of profound rest and healing. My body is a safe and peaceful home for my spirit. My mind is a vessel of peace. It is no longer a chaotic marketplace of loud and demanding thoughts. It has been transformed into a quiet, sacred temple. It is a vast, open, and serene space, like a clear, star-filled night sky. Thoughts may appear like distant, twinkling stars, but they do not disturb the profound, deep stillness. My mind is a sanctuary of silence, a place of clarity, wisdom, and profound calm. My heart is a vessel of peace. The inner spring of calm that I discovered now resides here, a constant and infinite source of serenity. My heart beats with a slow, steady, peaceful rhythm, sending waves of love and tranquility throughout my entire being with every beat. It is open, soft, and resilient. It is a wellspring of compassion for myself and for all others. My emotional world is calm, stable, and deeply peaceful. I am a vessel of peace. I do not have to create this peace. I only have to allow it. It is my essence. It flows through me and from me, effortlessly. When I am in a state of rest, like I am now, this peace is so profound, so all-minus encompassing. It is the very air I breathe in this inner world. As I sleep, I am marinating in this peace. I am soaking in it. It is healing me on every level. It is restoring my energy. It is rejuvenating my spirit. I am like a beautiful clay pot being filled with the purest, clearest water. The water of peace seeps into every pore, strengthening me, cleansing me, making me whole. I am a vessel of peace. This truth becomes my reality. I radiate this peace without any effort. It is a quiet, gentle aura that surrounds me. It is a calming presence that I carry with me into my dreams and, when I awaken, into my day. This peace is my true nature. It is my home. I am a vessel of peace. I am a vessel of peace. I am a vessel of peace. This gentle, powerful truth lulls me deeper and deeper and deeper into the most profoundly restful and healing sleep. I am completely saturated with peace, and in this state, I rest. The feeling of peace is no longer a visitor. It has moved in. It has become the very foundation of your being. And as you sink into the final, deepest stages of sleep, your inner voice refines this truth, making it an effortless, unshakable part of your identity. Serenity is my natural state. Serenity is my natural state. I am not forcing myself to be calm. I am not trying to be peaceful. I am simply returning to what is, and has always been, my true nature. All the stress, all the anxiety, all the worry, those were the unnatural states. They were the heavy coats I was wearing. Now I have taken them off, and I am standing in the sublime comfort of my own true essence, serenity. I now recognize that any feeling other than serenity is a signal, not a threat. It is a gentle reminder that I have momentarily forgotten who I am. And when I receive that signal, I know exactly what to do. I simply pause, take a breath, and let go. I let go of the thought, the story, the feeling that is not serenity, and I effortlessly return to my baseline, my home, my natural state. Serenity is my natural state. My nervous system is recalibrated to this truth. It is learning that calm is its new normal. The state of fight or flight is a tool for true emergencies only, not a way of life. My body is now embracing the rest and digest, heal and restore mode as its primary setting. It feels so good to be here. It feels so right. This is how I was designed to live. My mind is remembering that its natural state is not chaos, but clarity. A quiet, still mind is a healthy mind. Just as a calm lake reflects the sky with perfect clarity, my serene mind can reflect wisdom and truth. I no longer identify with the storms on the surface. I identify with the deep, unshakable stillness of the water below. That stillness is my true mind. Serenity is my natural state. I release the belief that life must be a struggle. I release the addiction to drama and chaos. I am now drawn to peace. I create peace. I choose peace. Ease and flow are the new rhythms of my life. I navigate challenges with a calm heart and a clear mind, because serenity is the core from which I operate. As I sleep tonight, my entire being is undergoing a profound integration. My brain is forging new neural pathways of calm. The old worn minus out roads of worry and fear are growing over, becoming unused and forgotten. The new superhighway to serenity is being paved, making it easier and easier, more and more automatic, to access this state in my waking life. I am not becoming a serene person. I am remembering that I am a serene person. I am simply letting go of everything that ever convinced me otherwise. This is not an achievement. It is a homecoming. Serenity is my natural state. This deep, profound knowing settles into my bones, into my soul. It is an unshakable truth. It is an unshakable truth. It is simply who I am. The grass is green. The sky is blue. And I am serene. It is the nature of things. And with this deep, comforting, absolute certainty, I let go of this final thought, and I dissolve completely into the pure, silent, dreamless bliss of the deepest sleep. As you rest in the deep, silent center of your being, a final layer of profound healing is woven into the fabric of your subconscious. This is the foundation upon which your newfound serenity is built, the unshakable belief in your own inner safety and strength. I am emotionally safe and secure. I am emotionally safe and secure. My inner world is my sanctuary, and I am the calm and loving guardian of this sacred space. I have witnessed my own power to heal. I have seen how I can take the heaviest emotions, the sharpest anxieties, and transform them into pure, peaceful light. This power resides within me, always. Because of this, I know that I can handle any feeling that arises. I am no longer afraid of my own emotions. Feelings are simply energy, visitors passing through. They are not me. I can welcome them with curiosity, listen to their message without being overwhelmed, and then lovingly let them go. Sadness can visit, but it cannot stay. Anger can pass through, but it cannot take root. Fear can knock on the door, but it knows it is not welcome to live here anymore. I am emotionally safe and secure. My peace is not fragile. It is not dependent on external circumstances or the approval of others. My peace comes from within. It is sourced from the infinite, luminous spring in my heart. Therefore, nothing and no one on the outside can really take it away from me. I am the source of my own security. I am the anchor in my own storm. But more and more, I find there is no storm, only the calm, deep ocean of my being. I am resilient. I am strong. My strength is not in building high walls or wearing heavy armor. My strength is in my softness, my openness, my ability to feel and release. Like a willow tree, I can bend with the winds of life without breaking. I am flexible. I am adaptable. I am adaptable. I am grounded in my own peaceful core, and from this place, I am unshakable. I am emotionally safe and secure. I trust my ability to navigate my life with grace and calm. I trust my inner wisdom to guide me. I trust my heart to heal. I am my own greatest ally, my own most compassionate friend, my own most reliable protector. This deep, profound self-minus trust dissolves all remaining traces of insecurity and doubt. As I sleep, this feeling of safety is being hardwired into my nervous system. My body is learning, at the deepest level, that it can finally completely stand down from high alert. It is safe to be vulnerable. It is safe to be soft. The world is not a dangerous place to be navigated with constant vigilance. My inner world is profoundly safe, and from this inner safety, I can engage with the outer world with a newfound sense of confidence and ease. I am emotionally safe and secure. This is my deepest truth. It is the bedrock upon which I build my new life of serenity. I am safe. I am whole. I am secure in my own being. This knowledge is a warm, protective blanket that wraps around my soul, allowing me to descend into the most peaceful, worry-free sleep imaginable. I am safe. I am secure. I am at peace. And I am deeply, deeply, deeply resting now. And now, resting in this profound state of inner safety, you are able to offer yourself the most healing gift of all. With the guards down, with the armor removed, your heart can open completely to yourself. The final foundational truth settles into your soul, a soft, warm rain that nourishes the very roots of your being. I accept myself unconditionally. I accept myself unconditionally. In this quiet, peaceful space, I let go of all judgment. I release the need to be perfect. I surrender the endless quest to fix myself, right here, right now, exactly as I am. I am worthy of my own love and acceptance. There are no conditions. There are no prerequisites. I am enough. I accept my body, this incredible vessel that has carried me through my entire life. I accept its shape, its size, its perceived imperfections. I release all criticism and instead, I flood it with gratitude for its strength, for its resilience, for every breath it takes, for every beat of its heart. My body is a miracle, and I accept it with love. I accept every decision I have ever made, knowing that I was always doing the best I could with the knowledge and resources I had at the time. I release all regret, all shame, all should-haves. My past is a collection of lessons, not a catalog of failures. It has shaped me into the wise, compassionate person I am today. I accept my entire journey, every twist and every turn with grace. I accept all of my emotions. I welcome my joy and my sadness, my confidence and my fear, my strength and my vulnerability. They are all valid messengers. They are all a part of the rich tapestry of my human experience. I give myself permission to feel without judgment. I accept the full spectrum of my emotional world. I accept myself unconditionally. The voice of the inner critic, that harsh judge that has lived in my mind for so long, is now fading away. Its power is gone. I hear its old, familiar whispers, but they are like a distant, powerless echo. I no longer believe its stories of not good enough. In its place, a new voice is rising, a voice of profound compassion and unwavering kindness. This is the voice of my own loving heart. And this voice whispers, "You are loved, you are whole." This unconditional acceptance is the warm, soft ground upon which my serenity is built. It is the fertile soil in which my peace can grow. When I accept myself completely, I no longer need to seek validation from the outside world. I am free. I am free from the need to please everyone. I am free from the fear of being judged. I am free to simply be myself. I wrap myself in a blanket of my own unconditional love. It is the warmest, safest, most comforting feeling imaginable. It is the love I have always been searching for, and I realize now that it was within me all along. I am my own safe harbor. I am my own soft place to land. As I sleep, this profound acceptance is being encoded into every cell. My entire being is learning what it feels like to be completely, unutterably loved, without condition, by the most important person in my life, myself. This is the deepest healing. This is the ultimate freedom. I accept myself unconditionally. I accept myself unconditionally. I accept myself unconditionally. And in this loving, total self-embrace, I let go completely, and I fall into the most profoundly peaceful and restorative sleep. And now, having accepted yourself so completely, resting in the profound safety of your own being, there is only one final, beautiful step to take. It is the most effortless step of all. It is the final gentle release into the healing darkness. The whispers of your soul offer this last, loving instruction. I surrender to deep, healing sleep. I surrender to deep, healing sleep. I am no longer trying to sleep. I release all effort, all striving. The desire to sleep is itself a form of tension, and I let that go now too. I am not chasing sleep. I am simply allowing it to arrive. I am opening the door, and I am letting it welcome me in. This is not a task to be accomplished. It is a grace to be received. I give myself full and complete permission to let go of consciousness. I permit my mind to switch off. The part of me that thinks, that remembers, it has done its work for the day. I thank it for its service, and I lovingly grant it a deep and total rest. It can dissolve now into the quiet, empty peace of the night. I surrender my body to the wisdom of rest. I trust its ancient, innate knowledge of how to heal, how to regenerate. I do not need to oversee this process. My only job is to get out of the way. As I sleep, my cells are renewing themselves. My muscles are repairing. My energy is being restored. This sleep is not an empty void. It is a sacred workshop of profound physical healing. And I surrender my body to this miraculous process. I surrender to deep, healing sleep. This surrender is possible because I have done the work. I can surrender because I have already released all that was heavy. There are no more burdens to keep me tethered to the waking world. I can surrender because serenity is my natural state. I am not fighting to find peace. I am simply sinking into the peace that I already am. I can surrender because I am emotionally safe and secure. I know that my inner world is a sanctuary, and I can let go of my conscious guard, trusting that I am protected from within. There are no fears to keep me awake, no anxieties that need my attention. I am safe. I can surrender because I accept myself unconditionally. I do not need to lie awake reviewing my flaws or replaying my mistakes. I am at peace with who I am. I love and accept myself, and this self minus love is the softest pillow on which I rest my head. I surrender to deep, healing sleep. I imagine myself now as a single, soft feather released from a gentle hand, floating down through a vast, quiet, and peaceful space. There is no resistance. There is no effort, just a slow, graceful, silent descent, down, 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 into a deep, soft, welcoming darkness. Or perhaps I am a single drop of rain falling gently onto the surface of a vast, calm, moonlit ocean. With a soft, silent touch, I merge with the water. I dissolve my individuality, my separateness, and I become one with the deep, quiet, infinite peace of the ocean itself. I am no longer a drop. I am the ocean, and the ocean is in a state of profound, deep rest. My breathing is the final anchor. It is so slow now, so gentle. Each exhale is a final letting go, exhaling the last remnants of thought, exhaling my very sense of self, until all that is left is the breath itself, a quiet, automatic rhythm of peace. I surrender. I release. I dissolve. I let go. There are no more words, only silence. There are no more thoughts, only stillness. There is no more me, only sleep. Deep, healing, profound sleep now. And as you continue to drift in this deep, peaceful, and profoundly healing sleep, Just know that the complete emotional cleansing you have experienced tonight is now sealed and integrated into the deepest parts of your being. The connection to your own inner spring, that beautiful luminous source of unconditional peace, is now deeply and permanently anchored within your heart. This process of healing and strengthening, of returning to your natural state of serenity, will continue to unfold, not just tonight as you dream, but in the days and weeks to come, growing stronger, more natural, and more effortless with each passing day. The old neural pathways of worry and stress have been quieted, and the new pathways of calm and release are now your mind's preferred route. And because of this deep, transformative work you have done, you will awaken in the morning at the perfect and natural time for you, feeling wonderfully refreshed, deeply rested, and noticeably lighter. You will wake up with a quiet mind, a calm heart, and a profound and unshakable sense of inner peace that will stay with you like a beautiful, gentle hum beneath the surface of your entire day. You will meet the moments of your day, not with tension, but with worry, but with a quiet inner confidence. For now, there is nothing left for you to do but to continue to rest, to drift, to sleep. Allow the gentle, healing light of your inner spring to continue its soothing work as my voice now fades away, leaving you to enjoy the deepest, most peaceful, and most restorative sleep. Good night, sweet dreams. The end of the article. Good night.